does it. Mr. Jason Part 8 costume. It was hard for me to have a more shot at it. Just let me show you. Just a plain glove. Now what I've done with these is that I made these. What I've done here, you see, it's on my hands to make like slime that came out of. Now you can, people has done them different ways when creating, and there's a lot of flops sometimes in the movie. Sometimes you see Kane's pinky, Kane Hodder's pinky, and you see how sometimes how the glove is torn, and there's like a couple fingers sticking out, one like here, and I think here, whatever. Other times in the movie of Part 8, there's no finger sticking out. It's all complete gloves, so you're gonna have that. People do them, whatever. But what I've got on here is liquid latex that I stuck on these gloves. And I took it, I sprayed these down with a coat of clear spray paint to make them look shiny, kind of a little shiny, you know. Good texture. As I'm doing this, that gives him a shine, like it's been slime, like it came up and whatever. These are the gloves though that I use for the costume. Shoes. These, as you can tell, they go on the forearms. I made these, and you can see how they would be. Of course, this would be sticking in, tucked in to the glove. Yeah, you can see what I have. I'm working on different ones of these. This is just liquid latex. I made these out of liquid latex. it's just your ordinary households that I did. Paper towels. I used paper towels to make these, and some has toilet paper, but most of it's paper. Some of it's paper towels, and I did them out of my own arms. I got them molded out of my own arms. Very easy to peel off. I did it in a way that I know how, but I'm working on making new ones of these so I can hide these here when I put these on, because they don't hide. You need to hide, make it look real. So what I've done is I cut this off of an old shirt that I had. So this is actually a sleeve, and as you can tell from part of it, Gettysburg, and it's just liquid latex. Now it's all rubber. But what you want to do is put powder, any kind of powder, talcum powder, which is baby powder, so latex doesn't stick to itself. And that's what helps. So here's the fun part. This here. Oh, this is attached. As you can see, these here are attached. This just has the back to it. And what I've got here to the back is I just stuck latex in the back of these pants here. So that it can stick to the pants. Now, all of this, what I did to make these pants. Sorry, I'm trying to get it all in focus. To show you what I did. Lift these up here. What I did with these pants here that you see, all of this is liquid latex. It is a very, very hard thing to do. And I'm going to take it, I'm going to put you down. I will show you the whole thing. Don't mind the background there. Yes, that is water here. All of this here that I have done, that I designed. Bought these out of Walmart. These pants were bought at Walmart, as you can tell. And I cut these up here. And then once again, this is more of paper towel to make for the little bit of a bone. You really kind of see, but you don't see, not like in part 7. And toilet paper, and I just painted all of this, and I cut the holes out around here, and had this hanging down like everything was coming out of his pants. But all of this that I have here that I made, and with this shirt, I'll show you the shirt that's attached to these pants. It's all liquid latex, completely latex, and to make like the shine that he had in the movie from the slime and everything. That's what I done, and it was very hard because you have to have something underneath inside the pants here for the latex. If not, it's just gonna stick to it. Everything's just gonna completely stick to itself, and you hear that. That's latex sticking too. You gotta constantly put powder on so it doesn't stick. But you have to have something underneath or inside the pants so the pants don't stick together, because if the pants stick together inside, it is very, very hard to pull them apart. There, that's all what it is. This is what you see here. This is liquid latex. You see how, there it is, see how it is there. Liquid latex. That's all it is. This is the shirt, as you can see. There's tape that's on here. And why I have that, because I made like the what do you want to call it? The algae, or the moss or whatever, when he came up out of the water in part 8. Same thing here. The shirt that I've done here too, it was all liquid latex. And I had some clay form that was in a bucket that you make, and you help kind of sculpt things out. This is what's actually on the shirts too, but I put latex on top of it to give this slime look. And this here, as you can tell, I have to repaint this because this is really coming off again. As you can tell, this is paper towel. That's all it is, and I painted it over in latex, but I have to repaint this again. As you can tell, it's coming off. And then when I do that, I'll just put some latex over top of it, because it will help seal the paint, and the paint will not peel off. Same thing with here. I cut this out, I come up out of the ground, and you guys recognize me when I had this on. So if you see, this is what it looks like. Now this is all attached. The back and everything's all attached. So I'll just give you a sample. All of this here. I'm not gonna do the full part, but you guys get the point. You guys get the point, get the idea. You see that now? That's not half Jason too. Of course you see. There it is. That's basically what I done. I bought all of these except this. I bought all of these right here at your typical Walmart. Buy them cheap price, at a low cheap price. Make this stuff at home. You can do with anything you want, but yeah, liquid latex, clear spray paint. Spray paint holds in everything that you got. It will give it a shiny look to it. But yeah, that's basically what I did. I covered it all up with liquid latex. That was it, basically. That's all I made it out of. And which was a process of doing, but now, here's the fun part. Now with this that I have done, I bought these. I took and I bought this. I bought it off of eBay. Mask come along with it. And it was, I think it came along with it, or I bought it $80, $80 even, and I bought this. So it's the only thing that I didn't make was this. I bought it, good price, eBay. Sometimes you can find good things on eBay. Same with the mask. Bought till eBay. And if you want to be this during our Halloween trick or treat night, it's better to do it than being part 7 because you got one eye looking out of. And I'll show you that. Let me just give you a good view out of it. Now bear with me, but I'll watch this. I may use powder or what I should, but you got half Jason there. But very easy to make this. Buy this and buy these gloves. These are bought out of Walmart too. That's where they came from. So that's pretty much it. But think up in here. Get creative. People can do things that they want to do. Is it going to be like professional? No. Is it going to be like to your liking and your standings? Yeah. And I've got a lot of compliments saying, wow, dude, you really did a good job. I want to thank you guys for saying that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share. And I might share, I'll give you one other thing when I'm saying about the part 7 mask. I got one eye seeing out of it. That's hard to see. And I'll give you a little better side of that. So hold on here. Let's see. Here it is. I have to go for it. Okay. This was actually, I had to create this. I had to cut out the eye here because when I first got it, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can actually see that, but right there's the fake eyeball that they had there in the movie. This was just a hood, complete hood. There was no eyes. I had to create an eye hole so I could see out of it. And so now you see what I'm working with. I only got one eyeball to see out of, and it makes it very difficult. And I know what Kane Harder was doing with that when he did part 7, and it's difficult. You got one eye closed off, the other one is open. So it makes it very hard to actually see and breathe because you get really hot inside of it, but I had to cut this out. It was all black, but I had to cut it out to make an eye hole so I could see I'm doing it. But besides all of that, man, I can't really complain. And like I said, I bought this too some years back, 4 years ago, I think. And a company in Happer with it at eBay again. So, but yeah, this is what I'm working with. Very, very difficult working. You know, this is all you got seeing. This eye is open, this eye's closed off, so you're kind of blind. Or actually, be the other way. This one's over here, and I'm, you know. But you understand. Very, very difficult to take and move around with this. So, you know, it's better if you would stand around and hand out candy. You know, if somebody's sitting in a chair and handing out candy on Halloween, this is better to stand around. Just stand there being this, because you don't have to do anything. You can see a little bit and all that walking around. But if you want to walk around as Jason, this is the one that you want to be. It's the Part 8 Jason. So that's all I got. That's all I got for now. Unless you're, Part 3 Jason for Roy from Part 5 or 6 or 8. This is what y'all are walking around with. Part 7. I won't want to walk around with Part 7. It's not. No, it's not. Unless you want to cheat a little bit, just get both the eyes cut out, see and walk around. But that's a lot more scary and better, if you know what I mean, when you got the actual face that is there. But yeah, that's all I got for you now, guys. But yeah, that's it. Yeah. Bought these, made them, liquid latex, made these, liquid latex, paper towels, and then use your color to try and match everything, almost in the way in the movie, but, there you go, you can't really beat it. So, that's how I made them out, guys. And back of the pants, here's the shirt. Latex, the shirt, and inside the pants. So, hey, that's all I got. That's how I made these clothes. I'll do a Part 7 video and show you how I made that. So, hopefully when I come back on here again to do another ASMR video, hopefully it's not for a long time this time. Hopefully I'll back do it again. But don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Man, get them likes up. And as many times you get dislikes, get these videos out there. So until then, take care of yourself. Maybe you had a good beginning, New Year's, which, we're days away. That was already from New Year's, but anyway. I'll just put it this way. Let's have a good, happy 2022. So far, anyway. We're still in the pandemic era. Get your booster shots if you already had them. I've had 3 of them already. So, it keeps you out of the hospital, whatever. And for, I got it because of from my family. People got it from their family, you know. But all in general, let's just be safe and get back to everything. Get you guys again next time. See ya.